Hello, my name is MC Omaricha Smart. The video you are watching is the second matriculation ceremony of Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education, Owerri, Imo State, under the leadership of Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi, Beautiful Soul, the Vice Chancellor, Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education, Owerri, Imo State. This video will come to you in three segments. Segment 1, the autobiography of this beautiful soul, Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi, the Vice Chancellor, Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education, Owerri. Second segment, her achievement under 1 year of her administration as the Vice Chancellor, Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education, Owerri. Third segment, the courses Alvan can offer, and as a student, why you should choose Alvan as a citadel of learning. Now, let us go to autobiography of this gentle, beautiful, sophisticated, beautiful soul, Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi. Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi is a distinguished Nigerian scholar and the first substantive Vice Chancellor of Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education, Owerri, Imo State. She was appointed Vice Chancellor January 2005. She is a professor of home economics education. She previously served as the 13th and the last provost of Alvan Ikoku Federal College of Education, Owerri, Imo State, before transitioning the institution into a Federal University of Education, Owerri, Imo State. Early child and early life of Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi. Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi obtained her first school leaving certificate from Premier Primary School, Amuifeke Olo, in the year 1980, and also obtained her WAEC from Federal Government College, Okigwe, in the year 1986. Her higher education qualification. She earned her BSc in 1990, MSc in 1994, and her PhD in 2006 in home economics from the University of Nigeria, Nsukka. Her career and academic achievements. Her career path started teaching at the University of Nigeria in 1991. She moved to Alvan Ikoku College of Education in 1995 as an assistant lecturer, where she rose to become a professor in 2023. Leadership skill of Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi. She served as acting Vice Chancellor July 2024 before becoming the first substantive Vice Chancellor in January 2025 for a period of 5 years term. Her research and specialization. Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi specialized in home economics, textiles, clothing, and entrepreneurship education with over 76 published articles and books. Innovations. Innovation developed a new curriculum for home economics in Nigeria and championed skill acquisition for 21st century workplace. Award given to Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi. Recipient of award 2016 Best Conference Paper Award at the 23rd World Congress of the International Federation for Home Economics in South Korea. Professional affiliation. Vice President, African Region, International Federation for Home Economics. Member, Home Economics Professional Association of Nigeria. Member, Nutrition Society of Nigeria. Licensed Professional Teachers Registration Council of Nigeria. Professor Lemchi is recognized for her significant contribution to curriculum development, academic leadership, and the empowerment of students through technical and vocational skill, just to mention but a few. Achievements of Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi within 1 year of her administration as Vice Chancellor, Alvan, Federal University of Education, Owerri, Imo State. Institutional leadership and upgrade. She oversaw the crucial transition phase of Alvan from College of Education to a full-fledged University of Education through NUC resource verification, resulting in the approval of over 25 new programs in Alvan. Academic leadership and the research. Entrepreneurship advocate. Administrative experiences. Staff welfare and development. Service recognition, where she served as a resource person for organizations like UNICEF. Construction of a brand new Alvan gate within 1 year of her administration as a Vice Chancellor of Alvan. Remodeling and the furnishing of the Senate building to become a world-class Senate building. Reconstruction and renovation of Alvan Medical Center with brand new equipment in order to serve both the staff and the students in Alvan. Construction and the building of a brand new Alvan bakery, where all bakery materials are being baked for the service of both staff and the students of Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education, where also the skills and acquisition students can learn and also equip themselves with the best skills in order to guide them in their future endeavors. Purchase and installation of hundreds of high-powered solar lights to light up Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education. Construction and renovation of hostels, such as Hostel D1, D2, D3, and D4, which concern over 600 students. Hostel G1, G2, G3, and G4, which contain over 600 students. Hostel I, which contain over 200 students. Hostel A, which contain over 300 students. Hostel B, which contain over 300 students. And Hostel C, which contain over 300 students, being reconstructed and renovated for the betterment of the students in Alvan. Wi-Fi is also being decorated, handled, and placed in all hostels to make the students more comfortable in their various rooms, where they can use the school purchased Wi-Fi for their own academic development and the research. The staff of Alvan are not left behind. All Alvan staff are also beneficiaries of this wonderful Wi-Fi, where both the staff and the student can connect and reconnect for their academic development and the research. Alvan security is a top-notch. Under her leadership, cultism is 0.0 in Alvan under her leadership. Staff and student relationship are 100%. Corruption is reduced 0.0 under her leadership. Both the staff and the students of Alvan are so happy for this wonderful, sophisticated, and erudite professor that God gave to Alvan as the Vice Chancellor of Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education, in the person of Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi. Under her leadership, there is no victimization, vindictiveness, suspension, and expulsion. Both the staff and the students are well behaved and also happy under her leadership as the best and the best Vice Chancellor, Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education, Owerri, Imo State. Bribery and corruption is also 0.0 in Alvan because of the magnificent leadership skill of this woman of God that God gave Alvan as the Vice Chancellor of Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education, Owerri. As they celebrate their matriculation today, their second matriculation, may Almighty God continue to give the Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi more wisdom and understanding to pilot the affairs of Alvan to the best of her knowledge. And may God also give the both staff and the students the wisdom and understanding to continue to pilot the academic research qualification and also enable students to continue to learn both skill and acquisition in Alvan. We thereby pray to Almighty God to continue to bless the management of Alvan under the leadership of Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi, the staff of Alvan, and the entire students of Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education. May Almighty God bless all individuals in Alvan and also bring more peace, unity, love, togetherness as Alvan staff and students are enjoying under the leadership of Professor Stella Ngozi Lemchi, Vice Chancellor of Alvan Ikoku Federal University of Education. Owerri, Imo State. The second segment of this video will come to you next. The courses Alvan can offer and the reason you as a student can come to Alvan or choose Alvan as your choice of university, because Alvan today is a citadel of learning, because dynamic, professional, beautiful and sophisticated leadership of Professor Stella Ngozi Lemechi, who God bless, nobody can cause. I wish you best of luck, Prof. May you continue to power the affairs of Alvan.
University of Education, Owerri. Following the admission of the second batch of freshmen to our great university, our nascent university is currently on the road of expansion, growth, and transformation. On that note, I say congratulations to all our matriculants. On this historical occasion of our second matriculation ceremony, we happily welcome 2,121 new students, comprising 2,066 bachelor degree students and 55 BEE students in our postgraduate program. To our matriculants, you are joining us at a unique juncture in our history. You are the second set of students to be admitted into this renowned institution under its elevated status. Matriculation is more than just a colorful ceremony as we are having it today. It is a sacred rite of passage into the community of scholars. By taking the matriculation vote today, you already accept the rights, privileges, and responsibilities that come with being a student of this great and prestigious university. With your admission and matriculation, we have embarked on a transformative journey. While the era in the